And hello there. Happy Friday, the 28th of October. I am Eastern Weather's meteorologist, Mike G. I'm just going to say that because every time I spell out Griffith or say the name, I feel like it's a mouthful, and I kind of get tired of saying this. But it is 10:33 p.m. here on the 28th, 2016, and hope everybody is doing well this Friday night. If you're watching this, if you come home late from somewhere, and I hope you have a good weekend ahead. Just want to quickly run by, once again, what we're looking at for Halloween and the beginning of November to start off a new month as far as weather goes, and what can we expect into the middle of the month. And as always, you can find this at facebook.com/Eastern Weather Consulting, or you can just simply type in Eastern Weather Consulting in the top of your search bar on Facebook, and the page should come right up first in results. And of course, we're online at easternwxconsulting.com. Let's take a look here as we head into the first week of November. This is valid, I would say, pretty much from Halloween into the first week of November. Look at the whole country here. Just a big blowtorch. Really, a lot of places, including up into New England, down into Virginia, the Carolinas, and especially out here in the Dakotas and into the Montana and Wyoming, way above normal temperatures out here. Still like an Indian summer type of feel, or even like a summer feel to it overall. But with the days being a lot shorter, it's not going to be a real true heat wave. It's just going to be muggy and mild for the most part, with falling leaves everywhere across the much of the United States. This is valid through November 6th, and it looks like it's going to be pretty much brown ground anywhere outside of the mountains. I'm not seeing a whole lot of activity or winter storms anywhere across the whole United States as we head into the first week of November. Mild and muggy, and that actually raises a lot of suspicions in the meteorological community as to why this is happening. As we go into early November, despite the overall temperature trend, we will see some lighter snow showers, mainly in the higher elevations here of the Appalachians. Mountains are pretty much the only place I think there's going to be snow through November 7th here, all the way up into northern Maine. In fact, they were forecasted to get a foot of snow up here in northern Maine not too long ago. I believe it was yesterday's forecast, or it's a forecast for this weekend. I'm not quite sure what it was, but they're going to be getting some snow up here in northern Maine. Mainly rain out here in the west of the portion of the United States. Only snow in the higher elevations, the mountain peaks, the mountaintops, and the higher elevations, probably above 5,000 feet. We'll see the snow out here in the west, and this includes anywhere from Denver. Starting to get snow-capped mountains out here, not too unusual as we head into the first week of November. Mainly the higher elevations, we're going to see this, and mainly only the mountains here in the eastern part of the United States. And this could all just be even mixed precipitation, like sleet and freezing rain, and maybe even just some overall flurries. So not a whole lot there as we head into the first week of November. Right now, we're looking at geopotential heights. What this is pressure patterns in the upper level of the atmosphere, and it shows us what areas are going to be more likely to have high pressure and thus warmer. So you can see there's this big warm bubble of air here on November 5th, which is Saturday. This is the GEFS ensemble, so this is pretty accurate product here because it averages a bunch of model runs together and not just one model run all alone. And this is November 5th, as we head into next weekend, and it will be warm. And we're expecting temperatures in the 70s, maybe even in some portions the mid-70s. No more than though, because this is November here. Keep in mind, above average for November is probably in the 70s. It's not going to be the 90s or anything crazy like that. The warmth kind of spreads and touches all the way into Virginia and Carolinas and Pennsylvania and New England as we head into the 5th. Overall, warmer than usual here as we head into the first week. But we have to watch the pattern flip here, because from the 5th, and then we're looking at the 13th of November here. This is the next weekend after that. It's a Sunday. We're looking at probably before then, too, before the 13th of November, temperatures will take a dive. Look at this lower than usual pressure could signify an East Coast storm here in the eastern United States. Nor'easter with some snow in the backside of it, with snow reaching into the Great Lakes, maybe Indiana, Ohio, definitely the mountains here. And what it's going to do is really let me see if I can go back one slide here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm still a little challenged in operating PowerPoint here. And the snow could be somewhere out here in the plains. It's still too early to tell about all this, but it does look cold overall here as we head into November 13th. Anytime between the 11th and 13th of November, we can expect the pattern flip and everything to get really cold really fast. And I would say that probably holds into mid-November as well. We have to see if we get warm again. But the thing is that with this high latitude block over here, with high pressure getting ready to move into Greenland, or thinking about it, this is what opens up the faucet for cold air to come out of Canada and just spill into the eastern United States. So definitely going to have to keep an eye on this right here. Very complex pattern is shaping up, and it's going to be cold. And those are two things that really have my attention here as far as, what type of bad winter this is going to be for us here in the eastern part of the United States. And that's really what I think it's going to be as well. So what I want to say here is thanks a lot for watching Eastern Weather Consulting. And I want to get this one slide back to you real quick just in case you missed it, first of all. Okay. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/Eastern Weather Consulting, online at Eastern WX Consulting. WX in the weather community stands for weather. It's just an acronym or abbreviation. And I want to thank you a lot for viewing, and hopefully you check us out on both of these sites right here. And I hope to hear from you. You can always ask questions and ask what's going on as far as the weather in the woods. And I do give backyard forecasts. So I like to reserve that for members who are paying monthly right now. And if you do have an agriculture business or some other business that depends on the weather, or you would just like to know when it's going to snow again, if this is a critical information for your decisions, definitely go to easternwxconsulting.com, the website, and sign up for our storm alerts, our PDF discussions, our videos, everything out there that it can be a service to you as far as the weather goes. I would love to be of service. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and have a great time. I wish you well. The meteorologist Mike G here. Have a great weekend, everybody.